hello, now we are in the interview room in Moscow, and with me is the Belgium entry. It's Patrick Gauchaine, who sings Copycat. Can you tell us something about that song?
Sure. First of all, it's a rock and roll song. I think one of the first time in Eurovision we're going to have a pure rock and roll number. It's a funny song about a psychopath, a psycho guy who forgot that the real Elvis exists and he think he's the real one. So he complained about the fact that an American guy do everything like him, wear the same blue suede shoes, get the same girlfriend, Priscilla, and drive the same car. Mm-hmm. It's a typical double sense, surrealist Belgian.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm looking at your hair, it's fantastic. How long does it take you to do that?
2 seconds. It's just full of grease, it's a greasy hair, it's a typical rock and roll, rockabilly haircut. So you have to, it takes 2 minutes. In fact, on stage, I do it 2 or 3 times, what I'm saying,
Now, it's not a usual Eurovision song you have, but do you have any Eurovision favorites yourself?
Oh, this year, I used to love the German entry, a little bit swing too, with the Heidi Ho. I think it was one. I saw it in Amsterdam when we played together, for. Finally I was a bit disappointed on the live version compared to the one I heard. But it's a great fucking song. This one is a great one. I think I could say it, Norwegian one is a good entry for Eurovision, and. It's not easy, it ain't gonna be easy for the English girl, but what a beautiful song and a beautiful girl and a beautiful voice. But it's a hot stuff, to be alone in stage, after all this rhythm beat, for her it's, but she's a beautiful girl and a really beautiful voice and well-written song.
Fantastic. Now, you've been on the stage here in Moscow for the first year rehearsal. What is your feeling on being on that big stage?
Wow, a bit lost at first, such big stuff, and yeah, a bit lost, but I have to say that I was comfortable with the sound. The sound system is amazing, and the guy and the technique they are perfect, near from the 100, on the perfection. Because to make sound, stuff like this in such a big hall and empty, wow, man, they are really good and they make you comfortable. And no, I think it's gonna be a good one, really a good one. And I was a bit surprised first. It was more a problem with the accreditation to coming in, coming out this morning. It was a bit stressed, by that. I nearly lost the time. I nearly ain't come to come to my rehearsal because something was wrong with my accreditation, so they don't want to let me in. So I was in a room, with some English guy, actually a journalist. So we have to stay waiting until they bring me, but it was okay at the end.
Yeah, that's what we all experience at here, actually.
Yeah, it's a big stuff, yeah.
Now you're on stage here, can you sing a little bit of Copycat for us?
Yeah, sure.
Over there.
We're down in Memphis, Tennessee. There's a guy looking just like me, wearing the same blue suede shoes, singing the same old blues. We're down in the USA. There's a guy doing things my way, combing the same greasy hair, hugging the same teddy bear. Is a copycat to ride to steal my soul, but he's too fat to rock and roll.
Fantastic, thank you very much, Patrick.
Thank
you.
I
read that you actually had a duet with Charles Aznavour, is that true?
Yeah, long ago, yeah, in a French TV. But I also play with Claude Nougaro and a lot of other artists in France. But it was a coincidence. It was on a program called La Chance aux Chansons, and it was from Pascal Sevran, a big writer in France. And he gave me a song to sing in his program, and Charles Aznavour was there. And then we decided backstage, he said, oh, it's a beautiful song about the 50s in Paris, Mm-hmm. So we make it like this. It was and finally it became a dream, Aznavour.
Fantastic. It's a big name as well to sing. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Patrick, thank you very much for taking the time for the interview. Thank you very much.
And thank you very much to everyone. And I hope to see you the 16th, and you're gonna see me the 16th for the final.
Fantastic. Thank you. Okay. Can